Layer the chorus? Yeah. Alright. Gave you my heart for one evening. Girl, you changed up like the seasons on me. You broke my heart for no reason. You should go. Heart for one evening. Girl, you changed up.
Morning, guys. So we are actually heading back home from Missouri to Florida today. Didn't record at all while we were here. I just want to enjoy time with family. I am going to vlog our trip home. We just went and got some donuts from our favorite. Got some Long Johns, got some regular donuts. I feel like my bag is lighter than it was coming here.
Maybe.
But I put more stuff in my suitcase, so hopefully it's not over the 50 pounds. Out here waiting for a bus, and I don't know where it's at, and I have to go pee so bad. Is at 2, so I don't know what time it is, but at least like an hour to be able to get to the airport or the parking lot. I don't know where the bus is.
A few moments later, one eternity later.
Alright, good morning, guys. So I am obviously back home. I flew in from Missouri last night to Florida. We're home. I went and got some Starbucks. Guys, this is my new favorite drink. The iced chocolate almond milk shaken espresso. Hands down, it's so good. It's fantastic. I also got some roasted red pepper egg bites that I'm gonna eat while I start work. It's just now 8 o'clock, so that's usually when I clock in and kind of start going through my emails. I usually have my Spotify going, listening in the background, or I'll go ahead and start a podcast. Hello?
Hey, what's the code that you just got texted?
Okay. So I just kind of go ahead and start my morning like that, doing emails, checking over messages that I may have missed on Teams. So I guess it would be a good time to give a little story time background of why we almost missed our flight. When we were driving to the airport yesterday, we both knew that there was going to be bad weather. We were worried that something would happen to where we wouldn't be able to leave on time. And we only had an hour layover for our original flight. We only had an hour layover in Dallas. So when we got there, got checked in, checked our bags, whatnot, we're almost boarding the plane. Like, I am the third person to step onto the plane, and they just stopped boarding all of a sudden. They didn't really tell us why. They never told us why we didn't end up taking off in general, but they stopped boarding. Then they delayed the flight an hour, so we were regardless gonna miss our next flight. So we tried to change our flights. They ended up changing us to Charlotte. So then we're waiting to get on our flight to Charlotte. Then they delay it 45 minutes. Luckily we had, I believe it was to start with a 2.5 hour layover. So we had time, like it would have been okay, because we ended up only having an hour in between our flights. But honestly, we were worried that we weren't gonna get home last night. And I had the luxury of working from wherever. But Jordan, he had physical therapy this morning, so we had to get back. He has been trying to get that appointment for so long, so that would have been a disaster. But we're okay. We made it back home. I'm gonna have to do a lot of cleaning today. They're gonna be cleaning along with me. I'm so glad that we took that trip, and obviously it was busy because we were visiting family all over. Time we go back to Missouri, it's usually super busy, not necessarily relaxing. But we had a relaxing trip when we were in Arizona, just kind of hanging out, spending time with our niece, and we now have a new nephew, and we're so excited. We're obsessed. We're obsessed with our nieces. Well, just our niece and nephew now. It's good. Life is good. I'm back into the swing of things, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started and eat my food because I think it's cold.